Where are all of the single, monogamous, heterosexual, attractive, responsible men at? Where are they at? Are they extinct? Because, and when I say responsible, what I mean is like, it's okay to have children. I'm 34, so I understand that if I'm going to date somebody around my age or a little bit older, they may have kids. But don't have multiple baby mamas. Like, to me, that's irresponsible. Just like men don't want women that's ran through, good women don't want men that's ran through.
There's some truth to that. When you ask where are the responsible, not homosexual men that are attractive, I'm just going to say I would assume that they have somebody already.
And then I was talking to this one guy. He was a client, and he was saying that he couldn't be my friend. Like, he couldn't be friends with me if he was in a relationship because I'm attractive. That's what he said. Why? Why? Do you not have self-control? Do you not love your girl enough, your woman enough to not act on something, or to not have feelings for, like, are your feelings not strong enough for her to not have feelings for somebody else?
Wait, now I'm confused. First, you asked for we're all these responsible men and men that's supposed to be good. That's what you asked for. And then you find one of those dudes, but it's just not him being responsible to you. He's being responsible to his girlfriend. I would assume, just my assumption, if you, lady, had a man and that man is around other women, he's like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to be friends with you. Because to be honest, truthfully honest, and this is going to sting a bit, having female friends for a man that is responsible and has his things together is extremely pointless. Especially if he already has a girlfriend or he already has that going on. You get zero value from having female friends. It is extremely pointless. Now, obviously, there's going to be some nuances in there. You might find a woman that, that can bring some type of value. That's a woman. That's not women. That's not plural. You're not just going to get random female friends. It brings no value to you. It can only take from you, because technically when you have a female friend, you're still going to play the boyfriend role, whether they want to admit it or not. Usually when y'all go out, you don't bust everything down the middle, because if you're a responsible masculine man, whatever they want to, label you as, you're going to end up paying for whatever you and her go out or whatever it is. If it comes to any drama or anything that's threatening while y'all together, you're jumping in front of her, just like it was your girlfriend. So you basically had a girlfriend without having a girlfriend. That is extremely pointless. Plus her problems with her boyfriend, if she has one. If you're her male friend and he want to kick her down the stairs and she picks guys like that, then you as a friend are supposed to stick up for her. Think about that. It just doesn't equate. So when women, just understand that it's extremely pointless for a man to be friends with you. But it's just ironic that she said that she wanted the nice, decent men. And as much as she sit there and say, like, where are these men at? I can guarantee you it's a ton of them in her life. It's not one, not two. I can guarantee you most of them will bring her the value that she wants. It's just that they're not attractive enough for her. And when I say not attractive enough, I don't mean you got to be, 6'5", with muscles on your fingernails and everything else. I'm not saying that. But I know that there's going to be guys around there that's clean-cut guys. It's really calm. I know she has simps in her phone right now that will worship the ground she walks on, won't cheat on her, do all that stuff. And she like, nah, you just don't do it for me. So yeah, I get that you're saying like, where the men at? But I can guarantee you they're probably in your past. I can guarantee you looked over men, and women never admit that. And I really want to know why y'all never admit that you did have plenty of guys that was looking at you, because I do not believe that all the guys that talk to you on a daily basis over and over and over again, the amount of interactions in person, the amount of interactions online, especially if you have like an Instagram or any other dating website, the amount of interactions you get with men. You're telling me that the only ones that you get are the bad men. And the rest of the guys that you ignore also are bad men somehow, and you just got duped somehow. It can't be that you just are attracted to bad people and bad men and men with bad traits. And whatever you find attractive just so happens to be that. And you will ignore the men that are more boring, that's not really trying to be out, and he want to go on flights and do all this extra stuff. He don't want to live that lifestyle. He really want to be a calm, chill, laid back person. And it just so happens when you do see somebody in a happy relationship, a long-term marriage or anything like that, they usually be with people that's really laid back. But now, as you got older, you want more. And then now the guys that had to work to get whatever they got at that age, because he didn't start off the gate with everything. He started off with little to nothing. He had to build everything that he got. So now that he got that, now he's supposed to choose you. So he's basically like the leftover. You would have never spoke to him before. It's like Michael B. Jordan when he was saying that the girls was teasing him, but now he's up and he's winning Oscars. Now everybody want to say, oh, Michael B. Jordan. You teased me when I was young. You said I was corny. And then now I have all this, then you want me. And then he even gets with a girl like Lori Harvey that said that he's not good enough. And she's still out there single doing whatever she want to do. And she just so happens to be with Future, which I already knew was not going to happen. Once I knew she was with Future, her transition into Michael B. Jordan, it's never going to work. Never.
Is that crazy?
Yes, it's crazy.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
Because if I'm in a relationship, I can see someone attractive and think that they're attractive without acting on it. Just be like, oh, he's attractive. But not like want to go talk to him, want to get his phone number, want to see what's up with him. Like, nah. Because I know what I have at home. And that's solid. So
I really think every female needs a brother. Not just a male friend to pander to you that you like. I think you need like a hardcore brother to say whatever you're saying doesn't make sense and be direct with you.
And the women in their 30s come online to say, where are the men in their 30s? Where do they hang out? What do they do? I get such secondhand embarrassment. Because it's like, girl, I think, okay, so society has lied to women, unfortunately. And a lot of girls thought in their 20s, I'm just going to, live, laugh, love. 20s are for fun, ha, ha, ha. And then when they turn 30, they're like, okay, I'm ready to be serious. Where are the men? The men are gone. A lot of the good men are gone because the ones that knew that they wanted to be husbands and fathers are typically already husbands and fathers by the time that they're 30, or at least working towards that, because a lot of people don't want to be old parents or whatever. And the other half that are still left are the ones who either didn't want to be husbands and fathers in the first place, so they weren't on track to doing that, or the ones that tried to be that and then probably failed at their previous relationships. So you're looking at leftovers, babe. And you yourself have now become one of those leftovers.
I can tell that she has a brother. This is what it looks like when you have a brother. Men and women, this is the world that we live in. Men and women are not the same. We're not even close, to be honest. We're not the same. Being that we're not the same, we're not going to want the same things. Her looking at a man and saying, oh, I don't want to, see what's up with him. She's going to get the benefits from most of the benefits from the man just being around. And they know this, whether it's unconsciously or consciously. You're going to get the benefits of the boyfriend automatically. While he gets the burden of having that girlfriend act like a girlfriend. So it's no balance in between that. Yeah, he can be friends with you, but it becomes pointless. Yeah, he can look at you and not want to sleep with you, but why would you want to be consistently around somebody that you would like to sleep with and not? And just sit there and like, I'm just going to hold myself back every single day. Why? Why not just not be around them? Why not just ignore them? Why not just remove yourself from that situation entirely? What are you getting that's so great that you have to put yourself in a position where you don't want it? Could you imagine somebody was an alcoholic and then they just want to be around liquor, like they want to work at a winery? They want to work at Corona or Budweiser. That's where they want to work at. Out of all the jobs in the world, you as an alcoholic, and you're trying to be like, nah, I'm not drinking right now. You're going to put yourself around the most alcohol possible? Or any type of addict, would you put yourself in a position where you're addicted to whatever it is And that's where you want to work? That's what you want to be around every day? And then somebody would gaslight you and say like, why you don't want to do it? But you don't have self-control? Just why? And the fact that she don't understand something simple like that is the reason why I can guarantee she's going to always make bad decisions, and why she's single and she cannot find the guys that she's looking for. Not because they don't exist. It's because she ignored them.